How impactful was Black Opportunity Fund in the last year?
Through this grant, we will implement our We Got You Sis Survivor Support Program.
This funding that we have received will help us with our flagship program, which we started over 20 years ago, and that is the Acorn to Oak Youth Justice Program.
Nous développons plusieurs projets et programmes pour le renforcement des capacités des jeunes. Et nous avons les grands projets là, qui sont axés principalement sur le développement des capacités des jeunes issus des communautés noires.
We're very excited to receive these grants and the funding you guys receive because it's going to go into so much more bigger stuff than you can imagine.
Canada needs the Black Opportunity Fund.
With this funding, we can continue in providing support to so many young Black men who are incarcerated in Toronto.
The Black community needs the Black Opportunity Fund.
Our mission at Impact is to create a fair, equitable, and truly representative film, TV, and digital media industry.
Black Opportunity Fund was one of the first organizations to step up to contribute to the important work of organizing this major mobilization event.
What's most exciting this year is also the increased revenues that they're able to generate.
2022 to 2023 was a phenomenal year.
We appreciate the Black Opportunity Fund.
3 years is, in fact, a short time for the very large ambitions that we've set out for ourselves. When I look at the quality of the people around the table, all extremely accomplished individuals, we've set ourselves specific goals. For us, it's very much a case of, are we doing what it is that we set out to do?
All of our programs and our strategy of Black Opportunity Fund has been developed based on significant community engagement. So we're talking about around 8,000 touch points with Black entrepreneurs, Black community representatives, Black-led not-for-profits and charities.
It was effective in building trust because it allowed communities to understand that we were listening with respect, that we were truly coming to them to learn from them and not to come with a prepackaged solution.
We're providing strategic capital to these organizations that have been in this challenge for years and years, if not decades. They have the passion, the expertise, and the ability to execute. All they really need from BOF is the strategic partnership, the network that we create, and the capital we can provide them.
We've developed a number of significant relationships and partnerships. I think the very first two are probably the most important. So my employer, National Bank of Canada, committed $6.25 million. The other one was obviously TD.
TD's commitment is significant and multifaceted to the Black Opportunity Fund. It includes a $10 million financial commitment to the fund that is able to be used by the Black Opportunity Fund as it sees fit.
What we're most excited about has been the sponsorship of the BOF Accelerate program, taking a step further than just being engaged in selection and mentorship. The Black Opportunity Fund has committed some financial support as well.
We deployed over $2.5 million to support Black entrepreneurs and Black-led community organizations across Canada.
Already is a clean energy company. What we do is we provide electricity to energy poor communities in Nigeria.
We have what is called a Black Data and Information Portal. That is one of the largest portal of Black people in over 135 countries. We collect all type of data.
In 2020, the collective began a conversation with BOF about the needs of B3 organizations and the challenges to their capacity and resilience. And we were asked if we could create a plan to address the challenges that BOF identified. Members of the collective began this work and determined that there were 5 areas that we must focus on, which include access to educational resources, customizable tools, exclusive training, networking, and coaching support.
Providing capacity development is just super important. It's the difference between success and failure.
Our partnership with BOF is one part of a holistic strategy to increase financial resources, build capacity, knowledge, and expertise.
It's really awesome to see how much it has grown, and it's really awesome to see everything that we can do with this funding.
I would describe the Black Opportunity Fund as very much solution and action oriented, where they're able to move from idea to implementation at pace.
we deployed $1 million to provide collateral for loans to Black entrepreneurs who've been declined lending by traditional financial institutions.
It's critical, and all organizations should have partners that are helping you when you have lean times.
Because of how behind we are in the curve, Black entrepreneurs really need an injection of patient capital to sort of spur the creation of new businesses.
We also have a financial literacy course to help people with credit. We also provide mentors, advisors in those programs.
Over 1,000 Black-led businesses have received support from Black Opportunity Fund. 98 entrepreneurs received non-repayable funding so that they continue to operate their businesses while they got the needed support on the financial side, the legal side, and the business side.
CIBC wanted to really make sure that they authentically came on board with the Black community to support entrepreneurs from our community. We have made a $50 million commitment, including $2 million to the Black Opportunity Fund, in support of programs and processes to ensure that entrepreneurs are able to have success. One of the great things about the program that BOF and the Canadian Black Chamber of Commerce have created is that they have evolved the program over time. There is a need to have funding for licenses and accreditations. They have provided support for that.
All the support that the entrepreneurs receive to launch their businesses and accelerate their revenues and users is all tied to the support from the Black Opportunity Fund, so we're very grateful for that.
We've actually had a tremendous response to the program. We've been able to connect with over 2,000 entrepreneurs, and we've had many organizations take advantage of the resources that have been made available to them.
And so it doesn't just begin with the adjudication on a credit rating or collateral. It starts with a holistic approach and working with them strategically. That's the definition of We Back Black.
The systemic racism that exists in the country has created a situation in which, though the resources for optimal healthcare exist, people are so disadvantaged that they can't take full advantage of them.
We provided $215,000 worth of funding to Sick Kids Hospital for two important initiatives to improve the outcomes for children being treated for sickle cell disease.
This disease, although it's a blood disease, virtually can cause complications of every organ in the body. When you're looking at a disease that affects people of African descent, there couldn't be a better model than sickle cell disease.
Lack of income that these families incur because their kids are admitted to hospital, even if it's for a week, it means they're not working for a week, can be very challenging. The Patient Mendes Fund really can help provide some much needed support.
Sick Kids, through its innovation, has developed a capsule shredder, which is an adapter that allows mothers or parents to shred a capsule and prepare the capsule into a liquid, all in a closed system that is safe and that doesn't release aerosolized particles into the environment. So that way, it means that parents can safely administer this important medication called hydroxyurea to their children.
We are very pleased that over the next 5 years, we have funded the development and distribution free of charge through all 13 Canadian children's hospitals of this technology to every child in Canada who's being treated for the sickle cell disease.
When we undertook one of our very first town halls, I was shocked and I learned a lot. Why? Because I hadn't appreciated that where health is concerned, it's very much a provincial thing. And so for one of the very first times, you had Black health organizations from across the country actually engaging with each other. BOF was able to bring them together.
The University of Calgary is leading Canada's first research excellence funding, One Child, Every Child. And our goal is to transform the lives of children across Canada and address the inequities. We consulted with BOF members where we were able to inform some of the policies and some of the proposal that was being developed.
Holistic Cafe focuses on offering healthier food. This grant will help me to purchase a speed oven.
Our partnership with DoorDash on support for Black entrepreneurs through grants for those in the restaurant industry was another new and exceptional program that we launched last year.
We're so grateful for this grant, and a portion of this grant will be used for marketing and branding.
We've provided $1,090,000 worth of grants to 37 Black community organizations across Canada who are doing impactful initiatives in the areas of arts and culture, education, health, and criminal justice.
Not only is the Halifax Declaration authentic, but it speaks of the substantial work accomplished. Through extensive surveying, we at the Foundation, with Black Opportunity Fund's financial support, validated the cause of the Declaration with thousands of Canadians.
Black Life Untold Stories. It's an 8-part documentary series that will explore unknown and rarely told stories of Black Canadian history. Both Sandy and I wanted to thank the Black Opportunity Fund for supporting our project.
Our mandate is really to transform health education across the country.
We Got You Sis is a multidisciplinary approach that will focus on capacity building and mental health support in order to encourage disclosure from Black girls and women who have experienced sexual assault, discrimination, and hate crimes or incidents.
The National Black Canadian Summit, that unprecedented platform and national movement we have made possible, has led to even more than the publication of the Declaration. We have also recently launched a new legacy program, Power of Youth, with support from Black Opportunity Fund, Canadian Race Relations, and others.
We have a national criminal justice working group with experts from across Canada, from various communities, from intersections of law, those that have been gang involved, those that are working in communities, in law enforcement, those in the correctional institutions. We are currently engaged with providing input and recommendations to the Black Justice Strategy, which is part of the mandate of the Department of Justice.
3 years in, and great leadership on Craig's part, setting up the foundation for many of the other components that we were looking at, Black entrepreneurs, not-for-profit organizations. We have a solid foundation that we're pushing. So now we're focusing on this one thing.
We're in the process of launching a $50 million venture capital fund, which will take equity stakes in Black-led businesses and also support other Black-focused VCs.
We want to work with them on a strategic basis to provide capital they need that mirrors a lot of the innovation that the Canadian economy is going to undergo.
Having the opportunity to have access to bank financing is one thing, but to have venture capital will prove to be probably one of the most innovative and impactful things that's been done in Canada in quite some time as it relates to growing Black businesses.
We recognize that a systemic problem cannot have a single answer. We are part of an ecosystem that together will be able to address systemic racism.
I believe in BOF's ability to deliver on a range of solutions to meet the needs of the underserved Black Canadian community.
It said that it would raise a significant pool of capital. It said it would deploy that capital in a well-governed way. It said it would help charities and nonprofits. It said it would create opportunities for business owners, and it has done so and gone beyond.
So we're extremely proud of the accomplishments of Black Opportunity Fund.
Nous nous assurons effectivement que la communauté que nous servons reçoit le meilleur service possible de notre organisation.
We cannot say enough good things about what the Black Opportunity Fund is doing, not only for us, but for Black entrepreneurs across the country.
There's a lot more to be done.
BOF is transforming the lives of Black children, Black youth, Black elders, Black women, and all Black people of Canada.
And we're just getting started.
With gratitude, we recognize that our partnership with Black Opportunity Fund is immeasurable. Our devoted work will continue to inspire. And it began here with this alliance.
The needle is shifting. You're making a difference. There is a lot more hope and a lot more vigor within the ecosystem that represents Black entrepreneurs and Black not-for-profits. And so your help is not only appreciated, but absolutely needed. So thank you.